Good afternoon, everyone. Anthony, Wall Street Trader, 4:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is Wednesday, November 24th, 2021. This is not financial advice, it's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell to be notified of the videos when they come out, as well as share the video. Click the thumbs up. Intraday updates on the Twitter link below. Here to talk about Chainlink. Link US dollar. Okay, let's go zoom out just a little bit so we all can see the multi-year channel. This is definitely forming into something beautiful. We are on the lower end of the channel, which is right here. We're 25.59 right now. We do have a real low coming into play here, but let's go take a look at some of the more recent price action. So we did have, still have this descending broadening wedge. However, if this thing, and I'm going to just pull this out, it's looking kind of bearish right now, to be honest with you. I think what we need to see is, can we bounce off this 25.50 range here and make a move up? This was a pretty reasonable area of resistance, but we've also, not too long ago, back in early October, we were around the 24-cent area. So look, we could easily come all the way down here for 24. What I really like about this is I don't think we go anywhere past 24, especially right around here. Why? Because we have two lines of resistance coming up, and that comes over here in early which is another December, which is another week from now. So we'll see. We might catch a bounce here, catch a bid, maybe pull this thing up a little, possibly come down to 24.31. And I think overall over the next week, this becomes a dual line of support, which could really repel that price action upward and onward. So we'll continue to monitor this pretty closely. The descending broadening wedge, which generally is bullish, not enough action up and down. It seems to be kind of all over the place. So maybe not the right call, but certainly we're getting to a point where this there's much more transparency on these two support lines. In the meantime, Link Bitcoin also on the lower end here at 44.17. And this thing is continuing to churn lower highs, straight up support, and now we're kind of on the low end. So we're 44.65, which is right on the line. We've been here before a couple of times, so the line might actually be 3,900, which is 10% away, believe it or not. But we'll see what happens here. In the meantime, we do also have resistance up here at 54.94. Now let's go straight over, and 54.94 is pretty far away, as small as this range here looks. I mean, remember, there was ranges from here from 45.96 to 8,700. So you could imagine, how big these moves were. So we're kind of now compressing here, which is only like 20% away for each of these moves from support to resistance. In the meantime, over to Bitcoin US dollar, also starting to show continued consolidation. Looks like we have a nice support line now forming over here, which seems to be the spot around 55,000 and change on the support line. Also, two lines of support coming up over here, really situated at 55,700. Resistance right now looking at 60,200. We talked about that yesterday. Nothing's changed, but we are still waddling along our random walk through this channel. In the meantime, Bitcoin dominance is starting to pull up, as we can see here. I'm going to get rid of this thing because it's past and it's done. But let's take a look. A little further inspection here will show us that we shot up from 42.33 all the way to 42.87. It's almost 50 basis points. Well, look, we're already up 50 basis points, which means we could be going up a little higher. 43.11 seems to be the spot where we've had prior support, now resistance, which really is only at 43.17, 43.21. It's like 35 basis points away or so from where we could be hitting as resistance. However, if we break that, we could be up a lot more than that, over 100 basis points at that point if we go hit the 44.28 line of resistance. In the meantime, Link US dollar, trying to see if we can catch a bid here. We're literally on this support line at 25.59, looking like it could easily break down here unless we get some saving grace here on the Link Bitcoin pair, which could be due for a bounce if we catch a bid there as well. Meantime, I'll keep you posted.